everybody! I'm here today to show you how to win at heads or tails every single time. This is a simple trick and it actually works. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. It's a little mind hack that you're going to use against the person that you're versing, and then it'll allow you to win at heads or tails. Let's get right into it. So when you flip the coin, you're going to catch it, okay? Now at this point, you can either leave it like this, depends on how you're playing, or you can sort of put it on top, flip it the other way. So you're going from here, you're flipping it the other way on top of the top of your hand. So you can leave it as you see it or flip it. Now think about that. That gives you the option of using the side that you see or flipping it and using the other side. So what you're going to do is you're going to ask the person, heads or tails? You're going to ask them. Now let's say that they say heads. You want to make sure that it lands on tails. Okay, so you're going to use that to your advantage. So let's say I'm going to pretend to flip it. You know, we're going to flip because I'm in a car. I mean, I don't want to lose the coin here anyways. But let's say that they say heads. So you say heads or tails. You flip the coin, it lands in your hand, right? You look at it and I see tails right here. As you can see, I see tails. They said heads, I need tails. So I say, oh, tails, I win. Now let's say we flip it again. Whoop. And you say heads or tails, and they say tails this time. So it's like, oh wait, now it's tails in my hand. Oh, heads, sorry, I won. So you flipped it over, right? So heads or tails, right? They say heads, and it's tails right here. Oh, tails, I won. Heads or tails? Almost lost it. Heads or tails? You flip it, now it's tails in my hand. So if I wanted tails, I would leave it as is. I'm getting a lot of tails right now. I would leave it as is. If I wanted heads, flip it like that. So you're going to use that to your advantage. You have two options when you catch the coin. Leave it or flip it. So watch, I'll demonstrate. You're going to get better with time. So heads or tails? They say heads. Okay, it's tails. I'm sorry. Tails, right? Heads or tails? They say heads again. It's tails. Sorry. Wow, I'm getting so many tails in a row. Heads or tails? They say heads, and I see heads here, so I go, oh, tails, I'm sorry, tails. Tails right there, I'm sorry. So you gotta practice this, right? But essentially what you wanna do is you wanna flip the coin. When it lands in your hand, quickly, you don't wanna make it obvious, quickly, you're gonna either leave it as is or flip it to make it work in your favor, okay? So once again, flip the coin, and then quickly you're gonna leave it as is or flip it to work in your favor. Now, the key factor here is you have to do this quickly, and you have to do this without them noticing that sometimes you're leaving it in your hand, sometimes you're flipping it. Obviously, you're not going to leave it like this, right? You leave it down here, but I'm just doing this to show the camera. So you want to, you know, maybe be talking about something. Hey, what'd you do last week? Oh, how were your holidays? Oh, okay, great. Oh, I'm sorry, tails, I won, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, what were you doing? Oh, sorry, tails, I won again, I'm sorry. You see, did you notice that? One time I flipped it on my hand. The other time I left it in this hand. Bet you didn't notice. A distraction is the key. I'm not even a magician, right? Maybe I should be. We'll see. Anyways, that's basically it. That is how to win at heads or tails every single time. And it's a trick that actually works. You just got to practice a little bit, be fast with it, and you'll be good to go. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.